Currency is defined in the Oxford Dictionary to mean a system of money in general use in a particular country. But so far there is no global currency used in every country. The Bitcoin may fill this void. It is a digital currency that belongs to no one, but can be used by everyone and requires no third-party intervention. For example, say Jeff wants to buy Julie's bike online because he lives in a different state. Jeff would use a third-party banking institution such as PayPal that would transfer his money to Julie. But oh no. Turns out Jeff has a deep disdain for third-party banking services and doesn't want to use PayPal. Here's where the Bitcoin comes in. A Bitcoin is a decentralized digital cryptocurrency unlike any other currency. It is entirely virtual and would allow Jeff and Julie to trade with no third-party intervention such as PayPal. It is essentially a digital transaction between two people only, much like if they were trading face-to-face. Now this is confusing, as if it's a digital transaction between two people. Who's to say that Jeff didn't send the same Bitcoins to Julie as he did to Fred and Jack? This is where a third party like PayPal would ordinarily intervene and make the transfer to ensure this double spending problem didn't arise. Here there is no bank and no third party. However, there is this thing called the blockchain. The blockchain is a public ledger that records every single transaction that has taken part with Bitcoins. This effectively protects against the double spending problem, as any attempt to send the same Bitcoin twice will be rejected as it would not correctly sync with the public blockchain ledger. The blockchain cannot be rewritten or undone, and thus any refunds must be done through another transaction. The Bitcoin system is modelled on a real-life gold mine, but instead of mining for gold, miners dig for the answers to complex algorithms that require intricate computer software to solve. Solving these algorithms takes a substantial effort, and usually miners will bring their software together into mining pools and share their findings, much like a lottery syndicate. Every time an algorithm is solved, the miners dig up and bring into existence 25 brand new Bitcoins. However, like gold mines, there is only a finite amount of Bitcoins totaled at 21 million, which means that once all the Bitcoins are mined, it will keep it safe from inflation. Currently, there are just over 14 million Bitcoins in existence, and miners will continue to dig for the remaining Bitcoins at a rate of approximately 25 every 10 minutes until 21 million is reached. There are two main reasons that make Bitcoin so hard to regulate. Firstly, when a Bitcoin is transferred to another person, the Bitcoin software used makes a unique combination of Jeff's Bitcoin address, Julie's Bitcoin address, and the Bitcoins transferred. It is nearly impossible to decipher the sender or receiver's private Bitcoin addresses from this mathematical combination due to encryption, making the transaction completely anonymous. It follows from this that it would be incredibly difficult to enforce any rules or regulations that were made. Secondly, as Bitcoin is a self-sufficient economy that belongs to no one, banning or restricting the use of the currency will have no effect upon its production. Because of its anonymity, Bitcoin is an effective means of money laundering, and is the main currency used on many underground digital trading platforms such as the Silk Road, though it should be noted that there are also many legitimate uses for the digital currency, with international companies such as Target, Expedia, and Amazon now accepting it as valid currency.